Number 24, we are going to divide the complex number 5 plus I over 1 plus I. And the key to do this is we are going to multiply the top and bottom by the conjugate of the denominator. So because the bottom is 1 plus I, and therefore we are going to multiply by 1 minus I. And you do that to the top as well. Put parentheses and then multiply by 1 minus I. And the conjugate is just like, you see this is positive, then you are going to multiply by negative. That's all. And you keep the 1 and you keep the I the same. And now we are going to work this out. And let's see what do we get on this. So for this right here, let me put it equal. Let's work out the denominator first. And we are going to get, well, this is 1 plus I times 1 minus I. That's an easy way to do it. The answer is just the first thing square minus the second item square. And the first thing that we have is 1. So it's be 1 square. And then the second thing right here is I. So you put it right here. Okay. So 1 square is 1. And we have the minus. And the key is I to the second power, it's going to be negative 1. That's the property of I. I squared is equal to negative 1. And on the bottom, what you have is 1 plus 1. Negative times negative is positive. And of course, 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Just like that. Just like that. So you have a 2 on the denominator. And on the top, you're just going to multiply things out. So I will just do it with 5 times 1, which is 5. And then 5 times negative I, that's negative 5i. And you take I, positive I, multiply 1. So you get plus I. And finally, you get positive I times negative I. Positive times negative gives you negative. I times I, it's I squared. And now, let's see if there's anything that we can do. We see that we have the negative 5i plus I. These two things can be combined, right? And another thing is, you see that here we have I squared. So technically, I will have minus, and I will change the I squared to negative 1. So this part, technically, it's adding 1. So I can also look at this as you plus 1 along with this positive 5 right here. All right? And we are almost done. Let's see the final answer. So first do the numbers. 5 plus 1, that will give us 6. And then do it with the I part. Negative 5i plus 1i, it's the same as negative 4i. All over 2. And usually, that's, well, this is pretty much it. But usually, we would like to break down it to the a plus bi form. We can do it as follows. You take 6 over 2. You split the fraction. The first part is 6 over 2. And you maintain the minus. The second part is 4i over 2. And then let's see. For the first part, 6 over 2, 2 goes into 2 ones, 2 goes into 6 3 times. And for the second part is 2 goes into 2 ones, 2 goes into 4 twice. So we can write our answer as 3 minus 2i. And that's it. 3 minus 2i for the answer.